Hi guys, Acrylic White here, bringing you more Command & Conquer Tiberian Dawn Remastered. Today I've got another tournament finale replay for you. Check this out, another nice little GDI versus GDI.
So another GDI versus GDI. This map's a bit different. Look at the Tiberium. Look how spread out it is. Right, once you've mined out your initial stuff, it's starting to get farther and farther away from the base, and look how small these fields are. There's nothing here. This is quite a bit bigger, but look how far away it actually realistically is. DK straight to barracks. Jacko, on the other hand, no barracks. Where's the barracks? Where's the barracks? Refinery. Denies himself the extra scouting, the extra defense, the ability to go offensive, and instead places the first refinery and then places his barracks. You still need to get a barracks up pretty early on, but yes it does. Yes it does. So if it's underneath half health, it can repair up to half of its HP. It's very slow. It's not really you don't really want to think of it as an advantage in battle. It's more like if a mammoth survives a battle but it got badly bruised, it can heal itself up, and then the next time that a battle happens, it's got all its HP back. So you get value out of it that way. Straight into the second refinery, and look, from DK again, 2 barracks, 2 refineries, similar opening, right? And look at Jacko. Oh, whatever. I'll just have 1 barracks. Now this is actually being threatened quite heavily. Second barracks, I really like this. So this barracks down here, right? This terrain's in the way. This is in the way. He needs to attack them, so he places the barracks to the side, builds from here, which increases the speed because he's got 2 barracks, and he can hit straight onto this infantry. And the infantry is the main thing. The tank looks like the threat, but it's actually not. This infantry is going to do far more damage to this than the tank is. The tank's just gravy to the attack. Now the tank is gone, and there's just some grenadiers to mop up. And you might say like, oh, but there's still 5, but like, there's 2 barracks right here. Like, he can build infantry on demand to deal with this. And look at this economy. 2 barracks, 4 refineries. Builds another power plant. And up here, oh, we're only just getting into our 3 refinery, and now we're trying to get into Orcas. Builds another barracks. Look at this front. Barracks, barracks, barracks. Across the front. Unit, unit, unit. Right? He's starting to build up this defense across the front of him. He's chasing down this grenadier. And you might say, well, it's not many units across the front. Yeah, but most of it's built on demand, right? No matter where the attack comes from, he's basically using the barracks as a defensive structure. And he's got the economy to back it. So he can make troops from here, he can make troops from here, troops from here. And money's pouring in. Look, 2 harvesters sitting in here. And what are these Orca going to kill? What's their target? A half-dead medium tank that he started with? What is this Orca going to kill? So they get that, and they get bruised, but so what? He didn't even pay for that tank. He wasn't even going to attack anytime soon. It's not doing anything. Another Orca. Another $1,500. This could have been another refinery to be down here and be collecting this. It could have been expanding his base out to get more, because there's nothing here that's going to threaten this. So this is an aggressive play, right? But there's no plan for it to actually kill anything. So this is cute. This Orca's flying around. But what can it kill? It can't even kill a power plant. It technically could kill a power plant, but it's not going to. Again, harassment on a power plant. To be honest, that was a bit of a bug that other Orca didn't fly out, I know that. But in any case, it wasn't going to kill the power plant anyway. It's a lot of money, essentially doing nothing. He's finally got his factory up. But he's spent up so much on other stuff. Now this is where it gets a little bit interesting. What do you think he's going to make from the factory? What should he make from a factory? It's opening up. What should he be making? He's chosen to play with Orca, right? Fast unit. Anti-armor attack. So to fill the void, he should really make what? A Humvee. Fast, so it can keep up with the Orca. And has anti-infantry weapon, particularly good against rocket soldiers, which the Orca are bad against. What does he make? A tank. This can't... I mean, this can slow push, but it has the same sort of attack as the Orca. Now, yeah, obviously it's more hearty than a Humvee. But rocket soldiers basically toast us. So he's relying on his infantry entirely to deal with the rocket soldiers. And look at Jacko, another barracks. Oh, you're coming in from the north? I'll make a second barracks here. He's using them as defensive structures and using the economy to power them. His big, huge economy opening. Builds a guard tower. It's just icing on the cake at this point. This might look like a lot, but this can't push through here. And look, and DK knows this. As he sees it, it's like, well, hold on. I can't even attack from this angle at all. Orcra's still hovering around. They're looking for any damage that they can get. Rocket soldiers defend this. And now that repairs on it, those three can't really kill that. Loses an Orca for it. Didn't even get the factory. Okay. Tanks and Grenadier pushing in from this side. Look at the barracks here. He has to sell it because he's an engineer. But he's still got more barracks. Brings forward some rocket soldiers. These Grenadiers really need to throw a grenade over the top. And now that those Grenadiers are gone, remember what I said? Where's a Humvee to deal with any of this? He's completely reliant on the Grenadiers to kill these. He doesn't have the mobility that the Orcas have. He's doing a slow push. And yeah, like he's dealing some damage in that. This is actually probably the best part of the game for DK here. He actually wipes out a significant portion of the structures. You can actually see Jacko's over here. He's on 0 money. So he actually had to spend up so much. And this is bad for him too. He comes in through here. Okay, this engagement is really stupid from Jacko. He needed to actually bring this infantry around this other side by coming in through here. This army is fully ready for him, and look what happens. Watch this. Watch right here. Holy moly. Little things. That tank is too far forward though. Does he get punished? Yeah, punished for that. That tank could have stayed alive. And now actually with the 2 tanks, he can hold this down, and you'll see something else here. This is here. Technology. What's he building? So Orca coming in, they're threatening him. Advanced guard tower. So remember, Jacko's play right from the very beginning of this has been economy, 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 and all he's done is just defend and hold his economy. And if we actually have a look, he's still got 1, 2, 3, 4 harvesters running. Right? I don't think a single harvester has been killed. So even though these engagements were maybe not the best for him, he's actually still ahead. Because now, once again, what can DK do? He had to sell his construction yard to even make that attack happen, which is how there was so much stuff, because remember, his economy wasn't that big to begin with. He had to sell the con yard to make it happen, and what's Jacko got? Huge economy, defenses, barracks, 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 and still got the construction yard. I mean, these attacks are just getting like thinner and thinner. Look, he's having to sell the base to make these attacks happen. Jacko, on the other hand, is actually just bunkering down. He's like, yeah, you want to attack me? Come on, show me another all-in. How all-in can you get? How much stuff can you throw at me selling your base? All I have to do is defend, and he knows it. And this is why he's waiting here. He's not going to engage because he doesn't need to. You want to shoot at 1 barracks? Fine. It's only 300 bucks anyway, and he might even sell it. I'll build 1 grenadier. And there's what he's waiting for, the advanced guard tower. Now, I don't think I actually like that position. I think it would have been better to have been placed back here, behind the infantry, because it gets sniped a little bit hard. A single concrete wall as well would help to soak a lot of the tank shots, but it did shoot off the last Orca, so no more Orca, tanks only. And again, right, unprotected tanks. So tanks, against anyone who can micro the infantry to stop it from being crushed, tanks need support, so the tanks can't push. So they have to go home, he has to build more infantry again. Jacko's rebuilt his factory, and is making his own tank count. And again, he's not going to push. Jacko's not attacking, we're just sitting here. Why? Because he's had the economy advantage the entire game. He has a construction yard. He has, you know, all this, and now he has a tech advantage as well. So DK's going to look for an angle here. He's going to split the infantry, spread all the grenadiers right out, so they don't get hit by splash damage from other grenadiers. Sells his technology, but he actually keeps the ability to build advanced guard towers off of that. He gets money, he gets infantry out of it, he can turn it into units. Second advanced guard tower comes up, says, you can't take my factory. This harvester needs to get back to work. There it goes. You can't take my factory. All I need is money and tanks now. Anyway, you don't have anything. You have a worse economy than I do. All I need to do is hold on. So he's gone a little bit all in that he sold the construction yard, but, you know, not as all in as what this is. And this has, you know, 3 harvesters and 2 refineries. There's like 4 harvesters running around here still collecting. Comes out here, looks for a little bit of an engagement, asks, you know, poses the question, can I actually kill your stuff? In many ways, I don't like this move from Jacko. I think he would be better to honestly just stay at home. An APC comes out, what do you think that's for? I don't know why the game speed's sped up here, but okay. Grenadiers from the north. Jacko's forced to back off, but remember, advanced guard towers. The APC is going to come through, it's going to try and crush as much infantry as it can, gets a bit done, and then backs off again. So there's all these grenadiers, so it's like, where's Jacko's grenadiers to defend, right? Because we've been saying all game, well, he actually has a bunch of them. But it actually doesn't matter that much, because even if DK pushes in here, advanced guard towers will murder all those grenadiers. He only has to kill off the tanks, he snipes them down. Still got tank production. More than what DK has, and now we're pushing. Gets a little bit of extra value along the way. More tanks coming out. Mops up this infantry. Push, 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 push. And look at DK, broke. Jacko, sitting with 1,000 in the bank. And he's still building. GG. Lovely economic play. Really, really nice. Really, really nice.
Yeah, another nice economic play there. Pretty cool little strat. I hope you might be able to make this one work on ladder if you also find yourself in some GDI versus GDI. In any case, if you enjoyed the video, remember to hit that like button. If you want to see more content just like this, slap that subscribe. And if nothing else, maybe I'll see you on the battlefield.